Hey, g'day guys, it's Ian, otherwise known as Aussie from Aussie Tech Racing. This is a video I've kind of wanted to do for probably over a year actually, but I feel like now is the time. And as you would have seen by the thumbnail, it's about Rory Aries. Now, please note, this is not a bash on Rory, and this is not because he's become so successful on YouTube now. I say a massive congratulations to Rory on his massive success. I've seen him go into the GT World Series and stuff like that. It's incredible seeing him grow from where I first subscribed to him. Let's start off with that. You know, I was subscribed to this guy called Basic Ollie. I thought, yeah, this guy's pretty cool, I'll follow him. And then he mentions a guy, I think he was in a race with him, and he mentioned that he's a YouTube streamer, so you should go and check him out. This guy called Aries, and I think he had about 24,000 subscribers, and Basic Ollie had about 28,000 subscribers at that point. Boy, did that change. Not for Basic Ollie though. So I went and checked out this Rory, and I liked the way he raced. He was very much a gentleman racer, but fast. I'm a gentleman, or trying to be a gentleman racer, but slow. But yeah, I thought, yeah, this guy's pretty good. I'll start following him. So I started watching more and more of his streams, to the point that I was watching his streams every night. It was good engagement back then. Like the chat didn't scroll very much, or it still did, but it was not nearly as popular as it is now. And you could get in chats, and he would talk and stuff like that. I was invited, I was there for a while, and I got invited to be a moderator in both his YouTube channel and also his Discord, which was blowing up. And it was an amazing time. At a time where my life was honestly falling apart. My partner had separated, well, not really, broken up with me by ghosting me basically, and I was very down, very extremely depressed. It was probably around the time when my depression really started on a decline, and so being part of that community felt really good. I met some really good YouTubers who are still subscribed to me to this day. You guys know who you are, but I met them through Rory, and I have to thank a lot of these subscribers that I got through him was through him. Actually, I got through him. I think I only had about 113 subscribers at that point, and I've now got 541. Again, I'm not growing quickly, but I don't want to. I'd rather have a quality chat with you guys, and can't really chat when the chat moves quicker. So yeah, things were going well. I was going through depression. At this point, you know, Rory was still, I think, streaming from home, and he was going through some hard times himself. And I remember I sent him a couple private videos giving him some advice and stuff like that, which he appreciated, or maybe he's just saying being nice to me. But yeah, it was kind of nice doing that and getting his feedback. I really felt like part of a community. But it was then when finally I lost Centrelink payments, and still haven't got any Centrelink payments since then due to problems with the government. And I was struggling. I had a chair that had broken, hurting my back. Didn't have a sim rig back then. I had a kind of like a cage bit that held the rig that held the steering wheel on that, but I basically was using just a dining room chair, and that had broken, and I was trying to get a new chair and stuff like that, and I was just really struggling. And one of his subscribers who would constantly be donating money to Rory, I mean, he was probably at that point, I can't remember his name anymore, sadly, sorry about that, but yeah, he was one of Rory's biggest supporters. And sorry, by the way, this is going to be quite a long video. He knew about my seat problem and stuff like this, and he sent me an email saying that he was talking with Rory. Now I don't know to this day if this was true, that he was actually talking with Rory about organising his sponsors, GT Amiga. I think it was GT Amiga at that point. I don't know who he's now sponsored with. And that they were going to organise getting a racing chair, to be sent over to me here in Australia. I thought, man, this is too much. Again, I can't confirm 100% if Rory was aware. He claims Rory was aware of this, but I don't know to this day if Rory was or not. And he also asked me for my PayPal details, and he put $300 Australian into my account, which is at a point where I'd just broken, out of frustration, I'd broken my headset. So that helped me get a decent headset to be able to continue streaming and stuff like that. And that meant a lot. I mean, a guy, I think it was in America, from the other side of the world, has donated basically $300. And believe me, that helped me get out of a rut that I was in at that point. I was really financially almost done. So for that side of things, it was great. You know, I thought, here they are offering to help me. This guy's given me this money, they're organising a share. This is great. But that's when things started going a different direction. I'm a very sensitive person. I am, yes, mentally challenged. I have adult ADHD. At this point, I didn't realise I had adult ADHD. And I think someone was pushing you'll get these people in chat, and this guy, I think it was only in the Discord, was pushing the line, and I deleted his comments, and he got really upset and abused me and all that, and that gets under my skin. I can't cope with that negativity so much. So I just messaged Rory and asked him to remove me as a moderator. So in case, basically, I felt like I'd done something wrong, someone else had to get me in there. So I just said, look, remove me as a moderator on both Discord and your channel, which he did. He questioned me a little bit about it, but he did. Then I found out, I think I had a little bit more of a falling out with Rory, and I was getting a little bit upset, and suddenly Rory's bitching about me. I found out, I got my ways, was bitching about me in that moderator group, about me personally. Having a go at some videos, oh, look what this guy's doing and stuff like that. And that did make me feel bullied. And that they were talking about me behind my back like that, especially someone like Rory. I thought he wouldn't do something like that, but that's what happened back then. He was questioning me. Maybe some of it was warranted, some of it was fabricated or just misread, but I was told and shown what was said about me, and it wasn't nice. So that's when I unsubscribed to Rory, stopped watching his videos. I had a break, and then I thought, I'll go back and just see how he's going and kind of talk, but you could see that he didn't feel easy when my name popped up on the screen. I remember having an online race with him. I can't remember, I think it was Trial Mountain, actually, or Deep Forest, one of the two. I think Trial Mountain. And he passed me, I think a bit aggressively, but he passed me, had a good race. I gave him clean space. You could see me in front. I walked back, I went over and had a little look. And he didn't acknowledge me at all in that race. He just called everyone, oh, these guys are all lobies and useless drivers kind of thing. Well, that didn't make me feel exactly too happy. So he was, the stardom to me was getting to him a bit. That's about the lowest, that's probably the maximum you'll get out of me trying to bag him, because again, he sees his streaming as like a business. That's what he's doing now. It's a full-time thing for him. And again, I congratulate him on the amazing success he has now. I will occasionally pop in just to see how he's going, and man, I think he's got over 100, heading to 200k in subs. I haven't really checked recently. His chat, you can't chat in there anymore because it just scrolls. I think the only way to get a word in is if you donate some money and it gets his attention. And again, it's not his fault. It's just, that's the price of success on YouTube. When you live stream, your comments hardly get seen because it scrolls so quickly. It's almost, you have to be lucky that he just happens to be looking at the point you've said something. And again, congratulations to his amazing and well-deserved success. But I wanted to share with you that story with Rory and some of the broken promises. Again, I don't know if he was involved in that or not. But I have had some people asking me, and talking to me about Rory, and some have actually asked me about what happened back then. It's a pity, back then I had a lot of respect, and for him I was kind of looking at him like a role model for racing, the way that he raced, an attitude. But sometimes that can change. And again, I wish Rory all the success that he deserves, but it still hurts me sometimes thinking about what happened back then. So I'm doing this like I'm driving. I like to get out of the house, and I'm driving and I'm thinking, and that's why I like doing these kind of, obviously take vlogs when I'm going for a bit of a drive. It's my kind of happy place. It's where I feel most comfortable doing videos, and that is an area that I do struggle with. I struggle around people. With the ADHD, I do a lot of self-doubt. But yeah, that's my story with Rory Alexander, Aries, one of the biggest growing, especially Gran Turismo YouTubers out there. I don't think he does just Gran Turismo, and that's one of the reasons, another thing that kind of started putting me off was the moving over to Assetto Corsa and iRacing, stuff like that. And I just don't think those games are stream friendly. I think Gran Turismo is. That's one of the reasons probably why I love racing Gran Turismo. I love the way that the daily races do. I don't like some of the races that they do, but still overall for pick-up online races, to me, nothing beats Gran Turismo, not to the stage. Do I wish they could improve things? Oh, hell yes, especially the penalty systems and choices of racing and stuff like that. I think it's been a bit stale this year. This year's choice of online racing has been very stale. Really, this week is showing that. You've got daily GR4, so Red Bull Ring, which has been already used a lot this year, and it's just a 12 lap hards, no need to pit race. I didn't know rain. I thought, okay, looking at the settings, surely they're going to have rain to bring some interest into this race. No, it's just a 12 lap sprint, and people are racing like that, and it's really, I don't think I've seen a clean daily race C or B for a while. Talking about B, check out a race I did today on my new American account where we almost did a whole lap. I think just as the race was about to start, The guy that was on pole disconnected, so he must have had a connection issue, I would guess. It meant that the race didn't start. We were in the automated starting sequence. It was starting 5th, then ended up 4th because that guy pulled out. And we went around for almost a whole... We got to the point probably where the leader had disconnected. So we did a whole lap. It's like a warm-up lap, I guess. And then suddenly, without warning, bang, you went. And I ended up finishing 3rd in that one. It is a D lobby, but I must say people over in America on the American servers raced a lot cleaner than I'm seeing in Australia or Oceania / European servers. But yeah, it was a fun, weird race. Had a good race. Ended up 3rd, getting past and then repassed again by this yellow Corvette in a good move. I'll give him credit. But yeah, definitely check out that replay. Nothing else much to report vlog wise. I just thought I'd do this video about my story with Aries, and we will see you in a future video. Bye.